Good evening. It's about 9 o'clock in the evening on the 5th of March. Beware the Ides of March, the claws that scratch, the jaws that bite. Okay, let's have a look. I haven't done this for a while. See if my brain's not rusty. Alternate hero, toggle, bolt, seesaw below, sandbox replacement, nut lab, washer, submarine, testbed, screw, switch, incubate, tor. We've got a switch, we've got an alternate, we've got a toggle. And then we've got a seesaw, all kind of like 6-7, I think is the phrase. There we go. Go back and forth. Replacement. Replacement. Okay, so we've got a nut, we've got a bolt, we've got a screw, we've got a washer, all things found in a like toolbox and stuff. Replacement lab, sandbox, submarine. Incubator below hero test bed. Things to experiment. We've got a lamp, we've got a sandbox, we've got a test bed, and an incubator. All kind of things that science uses, maybe, please? Yay. Place where ideas developed and replacement below hero submarine. I don't know why I'm thinking sandwiches, probably because I'm hungry. What sub may be referred to? There we go. Right, then we do Wordle. I hope this is sub one. Where's Wordle gone? There it is. Didn't do. I've got that song in my head. I don't know. Do. Right, I'm going to use that keyboard now. Because I moved the microphone, it's to my right now. I don't want to hit it with my arm. And then we do entry. You got any ideas of words I can use? And again, I keep saying if there's anything you want me to, anything you want to see. Didn't do. Okay, so PLEDG. That's not. I was thinking pledge, but that wouldn't work. But PLE. Oh, please. Okay, wow. So I've got that and that. So it's going to be SPE. Oh, well, I guess. SP. Oh, no. SP. Oh, yeah, SPE. Uh, I'm going to do speak. And I know I've used the A already, but I'm looking for placements. Okay, so it's either going to end in P or it's going to end in P or the one before it. And I've used R already. I was thinking maybe slurp. So, see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to move the microphone. There we go. I'm still going to get in the way. S something P. No. S something E. I'll do the X. I think that's what you do, isn't it? E. Sorry about this. Okay, I moved the microphone. I had it screwed to the wall, but the mount wasn't secure, and it kept getting in the way. And so now it's my right hand side, so it's in the way of my hand when I'm typing. So S something E, either something P. I'm gonna think sheep. I don't know, maybe not, but you never know. It's a double E, so it's risky. And I get it, yay. Right, let's do the crossword. Okay. And I don't know what the song is. It's like a do, and it's people used to do when what's the name of that thing? Vine, I think it is. Used to be a thing. People used to do silly dances to it. Donkey would be an ass. Okay. Cat call. Don't know. Horned viper with an S. Yeah. I wish there was what do they call it version, a dark mode version of this thing. What's the clue then? Comprehend, see. Shameful incident. Dries and white would be sec. Green vegetable would be pea. So my nose done. Naught would be nil. And it's crazy because I honestly thought that speaks to no. At a glance. I thought the way that I breathed was normal, but it's not. I had a deviated septum. I got that when I was younger, doing a pico of teas, because I had my nose pierced and I slept on it using like a normal studded earring, and it deviated my septum. Not only that, for most of my life, I had the fingers or something in your nose, like a little. It looks almost like a Tesla one-way valve, but mine was all kind of messed up and blocked and what have you. Oh, cat call. I thought you were on about like you're talking about a call of a cat. You're being. Yeah, I thought you mean like actually a cat call area code. Anyway, so I went to the doctor and I was saying I couldn't breathe very well, very much, very well, whatever. And they took a look and went, "Dude, your nose is messed up." And I mean, dude, it's not that bad. But yeah, so they've gone and shaved things from inside my nose. They put in these splints for about a week, and then they straightened my septum. I think goof off, wander something. I can now smell. It is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Gifts to charity will be alms, is it? And it's so easy. I feel like I now have power steering in my nose. I don't even have to kind of concentrate on breathing. It's just happening now. It's insane. Certain parasite Laos. Oh, weird. I don't know what. I don't know space. Don't know. I don't know. Motor Inn would be a motel, right? Um, I don't know what I was going to say. Space would be room, right? Aroma would be smell. Ooh, talking about my nose. And percute. Oppress. Persecute. So it went from cute to persecute in one easy lesson, wasn't there? Loaf or ornament. Tassel, right? Do 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 do. Relieved, eased. Goof off. Waste time, I think. Yeah, this microphone's in not a very good place, but whatever, it does its internet. Scandal, that'd be a thing, isn't? Yeah, it's crazy, it really is. I honestly thought that my nose was the way noses are. Okay. Addresses. I can add. That's a double S? Oh, okay. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Everything smells like the inside of a Middle Eastern restaurant or a shop for some strange reason. I don't know. Opening bet with the ante. I first noticed it in my car when I left the surgery, orbiting that'd be a satellite. Satellite, right? Merde. Okay, so I would be from here, right? That'd be two L's or I guess. Pig's digs would be styes. It's IES is silly person. Styes, there we go. So yeah, semester would be a term. I now have a solemn don't know. I can see it, but I can't. It doesn't get to my mind. Growl, snarl, stayed. That wasn't what I was thinking of. Didn't do. Doing well, isn't it? I got to stop saying in it. Musical painting would be art. Years ago, I I was working somewhere. An American person came and said, "Hey, have you heard of I've forgotten what Chavs certain engine diesel Deidesel." And I was like, I think so, hot and cold, don't know, temperature or something. Doton, adore. Mature. That's probably too mature as in, as into age or something. Horse strap will be horse strap. A rein, REIN, right? Uh, finals ends. It's really bizarre. I can breathe now. It's crazy. Mature, ripen. I told you it'd be a verb or something. Okay, moderately warm, tepid, and then opposites, hot and cold. Opposite. Yeah, I can still smell. It smells like a. It smells like a. But I think it might be my car. Yeah. Where are you going with this? I don't know. So it might be my car because when I spud buds, I don't know. Potato friends. Plaything would be a toy. Eyes. There we go. Um. Yeah. What's this? Illiterate. Oh no. Illiterate. Unreadable. Illiterate? I can't even spell illiterate. Dude. Vapors. Don't know. Lincoln's nickname would be Abe. Yes, I don't know where the smell's coming from. Have I always smelled like this? Do I smell like I just left a Middle Eastern restaurant? Chap would be a pal, right? Nope. A man then? Nope. A chap. I don't know. Entire all. Lad at a while, I guess. Low grade would be a D. The chat would be. Or am I just. Or does everything actually smell? Maybe the area that I live in. Because I used to live in a place in Leeds called Hare Hills, and there's a lot of Sikhs that live there. Vapors. No idea. That's going to be a B, right? And then what's this one? African country. Ibiza. That's not African. Oil drilling equipment. Rig, right? Oil rig. Got sixpence. I've got sixpence, maybe? I've never heard of that phrase before. Nautical ascent, I. Ooh, hang on, with an E. And then. What? Liberia, there we go. Then what do we have here? That's going to be a G, right? Boom, puzzle complete. What was I? Oh, yeah, in it. So, yeah, somebody at work was talking about, I'm going to try something and I don't know if it's gonna work. Uh, I think it's like this isn't gonna work, is it? I'll try it anyway. Okay, and then we do that. You meant to hang on. You meant to have taken my queen, but you didn't. Okay, so let's do This isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. Yeah, the way that it was meant to be was they would have threatened my queen, I would have taken it and then moved the bishop over here and put me in checkmate. But the thing is, if I cover that with the bishop, you can just move forward, so that's not gonna work. So let's get the queen out of the way. Okay, why did he move the castle like that? That doesn't make any sense. Dee 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 da ba da 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 da. I can do this, which threatens that. And then I can do this. Oh no! What a what did I do? Oh man, you bastard. Do. Okay, now you're doing the same thing I was doing or something like that. Yeah, I've started to speak Chav. I've been speaking Chav for a while actually. Oh, just take the bloody and then you bring the bishop across, which was what I was thinking about doing anyway, wasn't it? If you want it. That's Chav. What happened? Okay, you threatened my bishop. Uh do this. Now you threatened my castle. I'm putting you in, which I don't know why I just did that because I'm gonna lose a pawn to the castle anyway. Now my castle's gone or has it? Now if you take that, there's nothing taking it, is there? What a walubi. Okay, you take my castle, I take your bishop. You take my pawn. Now you threaten that bishop. Do. I go there. Oh no, why did I do that? That's not doing anything. Mamma mia, mamma. Okay, that's a good place to be if I can get there. Okay. Get that out of the way. Now what we're doing, then I can do that. Then I can do that. I can steal this. Then I can. Oh no! If I steal that, okay, I can't. I don't want to steal that anyway. Do, and I can't castle because of the. Now what can I do? For the, it's gone there. Then what's it do? It's covered the bishop. Then what can I do from there? Nothing really. Didn't do. Why? I don't want to that song in my head. Could do that. Okay, I can do that and then threaten the pawn. Hang on. Check. Okay, I want to get the castle out. You don't have any bishops, I can do that. Now you're threatening that, which means I can do that with the foot you in check. I win? How the did I do that? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know how. That is so much fun. There you go. So there I did me stuff. Of okay, well, yeah. Do. That's about it, really. I'll just finish my stories. So the way that I talk, is kind of is chavish, which I don't like in bits. Like when I say in it, that's chavish. And chavs were people originally from poor areas of London, I think it was, and they dressed in Burberry, which is a kind of chavs. Okay, images. Oh yeah, these are chavs tracksuits. And I thought they were Burberry. Yes, they did. There we go. chavs. That's getting images though. So this is Burberry. That's the style material. But it became fashionable, and they had these things. And one of the things that this guy said at work is that, oh, they always say in it. And so for some strange reason, I adopted that. There's a bunch of chavs on a Burberry vehicle. But you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? Chavs, you know what I mean? Blah blah blah. Well, it's more like northern. Okay, there's a chav. But then it became fashionable, and so all the rich people started wearing Burberry. This is Burberry. Burberry. And it became fashionable. So suddenly you got all these people wearing Burberry. That's just the bag, but there's the whole freaking suits of the stuff. Okay, there we go. This is you go look at Burberry. So it became unfashionable. Then what happened? So that was that. So that's something we're trying to get out of is using chavish words, and the worst one is in it. I keep saying in it all the time because that's not what I want to say. My nose, deviated septum, and these nose internal. And it reminds me of those stupid YouTube doohickeys from years ago where somebody was colorblind, they put on these glasses, supposedly blind, put on these glasses, and suddenly they could see, and they're like, "Oh wow, look, oh man!" And it's very much like that, but smell-wise. Okay, so supposedly these things were kind of blocking my breathing, so I couldn't breathe properly. So what they had to do, and my septum was deviated, so they had to straighten that up, and then they had to kind of pull these, shave them or pull them apart or something like that, stitch them to the side, so I can now breathe. But now I can breathe. This was all blocked. Now I can breathe. It's crazy. It's amazing. I love it. But again, everything smells like a Iranian restaurant, which is crazy. But yeah, whatever. But I think it might be my car because the last thing I do remember eating my car, I had the cravings. I used to live in Manhattan, and they had. Let's see if I can Mamoon's falafel. See if that does anything. Mamoon's falafel. They used to sell falafels for about $3.50. Okay, Mamoon's. There we go. How do I spell it? Whatever images is that? That is it. Yeah, that is it. That's in still there. I love you. I used to work for these people. There it was, and it's dinky. It's so freaking small. The place is minute. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's see if we can get any from the inside. But it's dinky. It's really small. But that is it's on Bleecker Street. No, Christopher Street or Bleecker Street. Let's go back a page. It'll tell me. Meh, 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 meh. The moon's falafel. Okay, well, what's the address on this thing? I didn't it. McDougal, there we go. So McDougal Street. And it's where all the jazz clubs are, like Cafe Wa, and then there's that I think it's called Blue Note. Oh, there we go. So this is that's the falafel, I think it is. But the thing is, this is what I miss because if you see, they use like hollowed out, they use pita bread, and then they fill it with the sandwich, so it's hardly any external. Um, and then the stuff that they do over here, and then we do falafel. Get rid of that. Why am I talking about Mamoon's falafel? I don't know. Oh, because it smells. Oh, yeah. So I had a craving for falafel, and so I went to. And look at these. That's the way it's meant to be. But now what they do over here is they do it this way, where they use a really thick bread, and so it's just bread, and it's not the same. It's terrible. So yeah, I had a craving for a falafel, and I was driving in Roseville, and oh, hang on, genuine falafel. So I went there. I said, "Do you do falafels?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Do you do, do you do it like tradition?" They said, "Yes." And I went, "Okay, give me one of those." So they gave me falafel, and it was the same as this. That but wrapped up. It was the same as that. But yeah, so the only thing I can think is I ate it in the car that the meow You want to say meow? What the heck was that? What did you do? What was that, meow? What do you do? Just Colin, by the way. You can't see him. Meow. Meow. What's wrong? What do you want? You just want attention, or do you want feeding? What do you want? Anyway, that's about it, really. Mamoon's falafel. I've got to go back to Manhattan. I've got to get to New Jersey. I've got to get my car fixed. A bunch of stuff. Anyway, that's it. I'm going on for a ramble now, isn't it? So in it, you see, there it is. I've got to get rid of that. Is it not? Anyway, so yeah, if there's anything I can do, I'm working on a couple of things, but it's just in case of getting motivated. Like this, I'm not going to edit. I'm just going to put it straight on YouTube. But I found a way of starting and stopping it. I've got like I forgot what they call them now. Shortcut keys, whatever. Anyway, enough of that. So recap. My nose is fixed and now I can smell. Now everything smells like the inside of an Iranian restaurant. It could be due to my car because the last thing I ate in there was a falafel. But I can breathe and it feels like my nose has power steering. It's so easy to breathe that I honestly thought that what I found out is hampered breathing was normal. Now it's as if it's as if I'm blind and I can see. It's really crazy, but it's like I can smell stuff. It's weird. Anyway, that's it. Okay, thanks a lot. You have a great day and look at the sky more often.